If you're over 70 and you're worried about falls, in today's video, I'm going to show you one incredible tip that could just save you from falling. If you don't know who I am, my name is Harlow. I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham. And in today's video, I'm going to be revealing one tip that I use with my clients to help them prevent falls. Now, I work with many people over the age of 70 with varying degrees of mobility. Some people are incredible on their feet. They can walk, they can even run or jump or squat at the gym, but others are not quite so capable. They struggle sometimes to walk, and one of their biggest problems is they have poor balance and a higher risk of falls. Now, falls for people over the age of 70 can be catastrophic, not least because those people are more likely to suffer from osteoporosis, which means they're more likely to break a bone. So preventing a fall is vital, and there is one time when people seem to fall quite commonly, and that one time is when people are turning. Okay, so what I mean by turning is you're walking in a straight line and then you go to make a 90-degree turn or more, and you trip or stumble or lose your balance and you fall. Now, a turn is a particularly dangerous position to be in for many people because your momentum is taking you forward, then you turn, so your momentum carries on going forward, but you're trying to go this way. So you're off balance. Your feet can also sometimes be in the wrong position, which means it's more likely for you to suffer a fall when you're turning than when you're going straight. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to turn safely, and this could just prevent you from a fall at some point in your life. So let's have a look at my practical tip, and you can have a go at home. As I mentioned, there are two major mistakes people make when they're turning that causes them to lose their balance. The first mistake, and I see this a lot, is people turn too tight. What I mean by too tight is their leg crosses over. It's like they're trying to turn on a sixpence, and that can lead to catching your leg on the other one. I've seen or heard about people falling from this way all the time. They get to here, they turn like this, and they catch themselves and they go. They're basically trying to turn on too tight of a circle. They get their legs in a twist, and then that's when they lose their balance. Then the second mistake people make when they're turning is they try and make too big of a step to turn. So again, this involves crossing over, but they're trying to come too wide, so their turning circle is too big, and that again is going to lead to a loss of balance. Because if I try and cross over like this, my center of gravity is all over the place. It goes from being in my center like this to being outside of my body. The momentum is probably then going to take me over. So if you do that over and over and over again, it's only a matter of time before you're likely to lose your balance and stumble. So here is the solution that might just stop you from falling, and that is to use marching steps to turn. Okay, it sounds silly, but when you put it into practice, it's barely noticeable, and it could just save you from falling. So let's say you're walking and you wanted to turn. Instead of crossing over too tight or taking a big step to turn like this, what you're going to do is lift the knee, slight turn with the standing leg, and again and again and again. So at no point here do my legs cross over, because that's where the danger is. So again, I'll show you slowly. So the marching turn kind of looks like this. We're using the muscles in our ankles to help us turn. Now, I've slowed that down so it probably looks silly, but if I speed it up, basically what it looks like is this. So this is how you can turn safely. So you can see at no point there, if I walk forward and then do the marching turn, do I look like my legs are off balance, or I don't look like I'm going to cross over and lose my balance either. So the marching turn, every time you want to turn somewhere, I would think about trying to step directly up in the air and turn probably 30 degrees with each step. That's a safe amount of turn. It means you're going to have to take more steps. That's no bad thing. It's going to get your feet moving more, and that means you're more likely to maintain the equilibrium when you turn and not lose your balance. So hopefully that simple tip is going to help you to not lose your balance and fall over. Again, don't cross over. Don't take too big of a step when you're turning. Small steps turning in one position without crossing over is the way to do it. And hopefully that will prevent you from falling. So that's my tip about turning, which should help you to prevent falls in the future. I hope this video has been useful. If you found it helpful, please do leave a comment below. Let me know how you got on. And if you want to get more from me, there's loads more tips like this in my book. It's called Thriving Beyond 50, and you can find it on Amazon using the link below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you on the next video.